kind of like the sheep. They're deciding on what direction they want to go. So you want to kind of keep them in a forward motion to make sure that you don't give them enough time to find all their exits. But gets them through 4.
The sheep are out, so the time has started, even though she hasn't sent her dog. Now the dog is.
So, and there is a gap right there between this number 5 obstacle and the black tarp, and so you kind of have to watch that as well. You don't want to get them too far ahead, but you also need to turn them so that they can see this opening to 5. So you get points for getting them loaded into the sort and then also the sort. So that completes your 5 and 6.
She's going back to reattempt it.
Some of the courses that they do, your time doesn't stop until you open the gate and exhaust the cattle completely out of the arena. So I'm sure the handlers are excited today that all they have to do is get the sort. The handlers cannot run in these courses, and so by the end of the week when you are having the exhaust out the gate, we get to see a lot of fun speed walks. It's kind of the highlight too.
She's asking her dog to get out a little wider so that they come around. It just stopped a little short.
He's got 1 and the other 2, so he's going to finish with full points. And unofficially a time of 4:11. So great run for Derek and Sky.
Now they have cleared that panel, so that would be her tie time, which is 1:12 to give you an idea. And now she's heading up to number 2. And she's got a little bit of a split here. The dog's not sure which ones to do, so she just told her to look back and pick those up, and now she's got them back together. Right, we've got them set up and through number 2 has been completed. So now we're heading down to this other end. They like to run down here because this is where they came from, but nicely done. That dog stayed right in the spot. Now they've stopped. They haven't actually cleared the panel, so she doesn't have the points, but she's coming up here. Again, the handler can't walk through any panels, so she did a nice job of coming to this side of that panel and not walking through it. So she completed number 3, and now she's heading up here to number 4. And there we go. She's getting those sheep lined up, heading the right way. There. She's supporting her dog there. You can see her in the side screen, making sure everything's going in the right direction. Heading to the pen. And she's getting them slowed down. Alright, they're down to that side. She needs to get them back up here. And it's been working for people if they get them all settled close to the pen so they have an opportunity to see what you're trying to do. Find something a little different. Somebody's helping her out and saying there's a sheep behind you, and she's just trying to settle the ones in the pen to get that one to join them. And she blocked here to see if she can get that one to join. And the 4 are being really good to stay, and good job. That was nice little maneuvering there. Convinced that little sheep to go in there. That was teamwork. The handler stepped in, the dog stepped in. Okay, now we're moving to the repen. Again, this has been a little bit tricky, a little bit challenging. You can open that gate, so it's kind of a little L there, so it's kind of helping it. And the sheep's still not convinced it should stay with everybody. is my time with full points with 270 for Josie and Coop.
That was Joseph Broughton, Coop, with a time of 4:48 and a score 270. Good job. Up next, we have Nicholas on deck
All right, Nicholas Corville. Nicholas Corville and Stone from Montana. Coming out with purpose. Coming up this side, closer to us here. And he's going up closer. He can go all the way to those panels if he wanted to. He's calling for his sheep now. And again, the time starts when the sheep are clear that pen or when he sends his dog. So the dog's out and around nicely. He did a nice lift. The sheep are pointing in the right direction. Just a hair of an overflank. These are novice handlers, so they could be new dogs, or it could be a trained dog that they're using. And the dog, that's the draw area over there, so we're trying to make sure the dog feels that pressure. Draw means that that's where the stock wants to go. That's one of the spots that they've been taken through that gate over there. So if you're kind of wondering why they're going